Are you looking for a new football news app? I've already told you for the last 2 months that I'm looking for a football news app. Why are you still asking me this question? Then make sure to check out OneFootball down in the description below for all of your football news, transfers, and rumours. Whether you're a Liverpool fan, a Barcelona fan, or even an Alfreton Town fan, it has them on it as well. Just get it downloaded. You thought my videos couldn't get any more ridiculous or stupid. You were very wrong, ladies and gents. We have randomized every single player in the game. Yep, you heard me correctly. Every single player in FIFA 19 has been randomized. All of their stats and all of their attributes and all of their potentials as well. It makes for some quite incredible reading, but today we are gonna see what happens when every single player on FIFA is randomized. It's gonna be carnage, isn't it, really? We're gonna follow the first 3 seasons and then we'll sim about 10 years into the future and see how the world of football is looking. We are managing Chelsea. We've got a 7 rated Willy Caballero. If we scroll through the team, you'll see it's literally randomized between 1 and 99. So Emerson here is 95, one of the world's best apparently. Meanwhile, N'Golo Kante's got an overall of only 11. This is gonna create some incredible results, but it's not as simple as it looks. So obviously each overall value is randomized. That doesn't actually represent how good they are in terms of their attributes. So Victor Moses isn't actually 71 rated. If we go across to his attributes, you'll see that, I mean, there's some good ones in there in fairness. He's got 96 on his long passing. But if we go over to edit player and we check on Ode Victor Moses, you'll see that he's actually 54 rated if you combine all of his attributes together. So the actual ratings are a bit of a lie. So here is how actually every team looks. You can see Chelsea here. Their best player is actually Willy Caballero, ironically. He's 67 rated. Now, on top of this, every player's potential has also been randomized. So you may see players who actually are like 20 overall, but they've got a potential of 99. That's where simming the 10 seasons comes in. If you go on to enjoy this ridiculous video, though, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel. If I look at the squad hub here as well, by the way, look at the financial. Nobody is worth anything. Bakayoko is worth the most in this Chelsea team, and he's on loan. So Bakayoko must have an absolutely fierce potential on him. Pulisic the same, even though he's registered as 7 overall. Only this channel could provide a 99 rated Port Vale striker, but only worth 100k. 37 rated Ryan Harrington has gone from Aberdeen to Real Madrid on loan. The most spent on a player in this transfer window was £1.3 million. And it was Mohamed Al-Majad going from a Saudi Arabian club called Al Fateh to Hanover. His best stat as a centre mid is goalkeeping kicking. It's fair to say the growth charts are looking a little bit on the strange side. Ruben Loftus-Cheek down 88 in the space of a month. Ethan Ampadu down by 41. Gary Cahill down 36. Higuain, who's up by 21. I'll tell you what I was wondering actually. If you sim a game, does the AI actually play everyone in the right position? They actually do. Okay, Bournemouth are playing every single player in the correct position. I thought it would just change players based on what their attributes are. Season number 1 has finished, and this is how it ends up. It's the 2 North London sides at the top of the Premier League, with Arsenal winning over Spurs by 1 point in the end. Everton and Wolves in your Champions League spots, then Leicester, Watford, Liverpool and Southampton rounding out the top 8 of a randomised Premier League. Not a great season for the 2 Manchester clubs. Meanwhile, Newcastle, West Ham and Bournemouth relegated down into the Championship. The FA Cup was won by Wolves over Everton. The Carabao Cup was won by Watford. They beat Morecambe in the final. The Champions League was won by Lokomotiv Moscow. They beat Galatasaray 1-0 in the final. And then finally, the Europa League was won by Austrian side SK Sturm Graz over Fenerbahce. So the Championship was really, really close. Where the Premier League wasn't, the Championship saw the top 8 covered by just 9 points. League 1 sees Coventry and Southend promoted automatically. League 2 sees Port Vale, Lincoln and Exeter going up. Meanwhile, in Europe, we've got Stade de Reims winning Ligue 1 over Saint-Etienne and Guingamp. The Bundesliga was won by Stuttgart, but Bayern are still towards the top of the table despite everything being randomised. They finished in second on goal difference. Serie A was won by Lazio. Again, though, a big club finishing in second, this time Juventus. And La Liga was won by Leganes over Villarreal and Real Betis. We've got Valencia 4th, then Sevilla. Barcelona were relegated bottom. Straight after getting promoted from the Championship, Middlesbrough had the nerve to go and get the Premier League title in their first season as well. Cardiff, Huddersfield, and Rotherham go down. Impressive that Rotherham were even in the Premier League in the first place. Realised I didn't do this in Season 1, so let's take a look at some of the top scorers and stuff like that as well. Stefano Akaka, Adama Traore, and James Maddison share the Golden Boot, all with 16. We got Proctor from Rotherham with 15 goals, then Oriol Romeo, Ivan Cavallero, and Allen from Liverpool. Top of the assist list isn't that Leicester's goalkeeper Ward? I swear that is Danny Ward. And then clean sheets wise, it is Ward because he's on the clean sheets list as well. Imagine your goalkeeper at Leicester has the most assists in the league and he almost got the Golden Glove as well. So the FA Cup was won by Leeds United. They beat Notts County in the final. The Carabao Cup saw Norwich victorious over League 2's Lincoln City. The Champions League was won by Sturm Graz, who actually won the Europa League last year. They defeated Gingham in the final. And the Europa League was won by English side Watford. They beat FC Sion in the final. Reading were promoted from the Championship along with Wigan. League 1 sees Barnsley and Gillingham going up. Meanwhile, in League 2, it's Swindon, Morecambe, and Oxford United going up to League 1. Over in France, we've got Stade Brestois, I think that is pronounced, at the top of the table, and Saint-Etienne and Rennes. The Bundesliga was won by Hertha Berlin. Bayern are nowhere to be seen anymore. Dortmund finished second. Serie A was won by Lazio again. Roma finished second, this time just above Juventus. And La Liga was won by Real Madrid. So the Galacticos back to the top. Espanyol second. Villarreal third, then Leganes and Valencia. So I've tried offering Willy Caballero new contracts. Do I know what any of that is? Do I? Wales have won Euro 2020. Of course they have. Phenomenal stuff. Romania was the team they beat in the final, 3-2. Alright, solid. Just your stock standard relegation zone in the Premier League. Liverpool, Manchester City, and Chelsea have all gone down in one season. Middlesbrough have won the league again. They've won it twice in a row. Arsenal second, Blackburn third, then Wigan. The FA Cup was, I give up. I actually give up at this point. Stade Brestois, France won the Champions League, beating Espanyol in the final. And the Europa League was won by Norwegian side Molde FK. We've got players that make sense now, okay, when it comes to the regen. So Cesar Diaz is 81 rated, and he's actually 81 rated. I know for a fact Mark Little isn't actually 62 because he's on the world class section and his value and wages are messed up completely. Whereas Diaz, because he's a regen, he's got his proper potential or whatever, he's got his proper overall. Same for Daniel Garcia Rivera and Tom Dunn. Now though, we're gonna sim to like season 10 and we're gonna see what the world of football is looking like 10 years in the future. We have finally made it to season number 10. And before I show you any of the tables or anything, I haven't even seen them myself, I thought I would show you some of the best players in the save. It is very much roles reversal because we had a load of horrendous players at the start, but obviously there's gonna be a decent amount of regens or players, who have been randomly allocated a potential of 99 or something ridiculously high. So therefore, when the regens have come about, we've got some absolutely ridiculous ones, including Jack Holmes here from Perth Glory of Australia, 99 rated attacking midfielder. George Brooks of Wales is playing for Bury and is 99 overall. We got Juan Bolaño of Benevento, Elias Denaya, who plays for is that a Dutch or Belgian team? I don't even know. Luan Zanet playing for Jeju United. We've got the Corpas Serna brothers. One plays for Numancia, the other are FC Barcelona. They're both 99 rated though. Maxim Staniz of San Jose Earthquakes, 99. Alexander Kuchayev is a free agent. He's 99 rated as well. Same for Neves Alves, Jonathan Valencia, Stefan Botheim, Luis Romo, Robert Alazzani, Giles Mulholland, Salvatore Vanucci, Francesco Del Sol, Nathan Makudi, Jordan Gigliotti, and then finally we've got 98 rated, lowly 98 rated players here. But conversely, not everyone has done that well. Vinicius Jr., real life wonder kid, 72 62. Matthijs de Ligt, 66. Gabriel Jesus is 19 rated. 1-9. Ousmane Dembele is 10, but he is actually better than that, I think, because he's got some decent attributes, but he's still not that great. Sergio Corpas-Serna, the failed Corpas-Serna brother, compared to his 99 rated siblings. Now, though, time to take a look at some of the other leagues. The Premier League, after 10 seasons of this experiment, is a mess. Middlesbrough have won the league again. Their team must be ridiculous. Arsenal finished up second, ahead of Carlisle United, Northampton Town, Reading and Peterborough. We got Blackburn, Bournemouth, Fulham, Gillingham, and then in the relegation zone, Watford, Swansea, and Bristol City. The Championship sees Sheffield United and Cardiff going up. We've got the likes of Villa in this league, Leicester, West Ham, Palace, the two Manchester clubs mid-table in the Championship, Spurs there in 17th. League One, Charlton Athletic and Nottingham Forest getting promoted there. What Premier League clubs have we got? Everton and Burnley. Liverpool were relegated from League One into League Two. This is absolutely outrageous. And in League Two, MK Dons slap everybody silly. Rochdale and Brighton promoted as well. So Brighton all the way from the Premier League down into League Two, but they got re-promoted at least. We find ourselves down here as well. Chelsea in 16th. Newcastle as well. League On, Stade Brestois have become probably the best team in the world. 101 points. Are you mental? Down towards the bottom, Lyon were relegated. I didn't even see Paris Saint-Germain, so they're in the second tier. They finished 4th. Your Bundesliga was won by Hertha Berlin ahead of SV Wien, Werder Bremen and Dortmund in 4th, still doing well. Bayern Munich holding on to life in the Bundesliga whilst Leverkusen are relegated. Got Hamburg, Gladbach, Köln and Leipzig and Hoffenheim in the second Bundesliga. Whilst in Liga 3, Schalke have gone all the way down to the third tier. They finished, I think, 4th in the league. Serie A was won by Benevento ahead of Carpi, Juventus 3rd, then Foggia, Lazio and Crotone. Whilst in Serie B, we find the likes of Napoli, Roma, who were doing so well at the start of this experiment. Inter are down here mid-table as well. The Scottish Premier League was still won by Celtic. Finally, in Spain, Tenerife won La Liga ahead of Numancia. Meanwhile, in the second tier, Atletico Madrid have been re-promoted, but they were relegated clearly at one point. Villarreal go up with them as well. Meanwhile, Barcelona, despite having a 99 rated player, finished 17th in the second tier. The Champions League was won by Middlesbrough. They beat Dresden. And finally, in the Europa League, AZ Alkmaar defeated Arsenal 2-1. I think that really is gonna wrap up today's experiment, really, of what happens when every single player in the game is randomized. Absolute carnage again. If you've enjoyed this one, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media these days too. My Twitter and Insta are at @theofficialfng and links are down below. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.